Hi everybody. So I wanted to kind of do a what I thought about the movie Eat, Pray, Love. Now I understand this movie has probably been out for years and years now, but for some reason I felt like I guess intuitively guided to watch it last night, and it was actually pretty good. So I guess it's like a little view or like my opinion or whatever. Because sometimes I feel moved by movies, so I wanted to just include my little insight of it. But what I learned from Eat, Pray, Love. What I learned first is that it's okay to eat. It sounds silly, but I just touched on a body shaming video where um, I was explaining how I always had this unhealthy relationship with my weight, body, and food. Meaning I was always on one scale or another. I was either not eating at all or eating too much. And then I'll have periods of times where I'm just like feeling guilty about eating. But the movie, it had a part in it where the biggest part about traveling to like Italy and all those places for the Americans, or for her and her friend at the time, was that they got to eat so much delicious food and they got to try so much good food, and they could gain a taste for life again, because at home they just had become accustomed to eating salads and quick food, things like that. But when they traveled, they got to try so many different types of food. But they got to one place to try pizza, which everyone comes to, Italy to try pizza and things like that. But her friend was like, "Oh no, I can't. I gained 10 pounds already, and I have a muffin top." And um, something that she said, it was like, "Oh, I do too. So what?" And she was like, "What you mean? It's gaining 10 pounds?" And she asked her friend, "Well, has a man ever asked you to leave when you got naked in front of him to have sex?" And she was like, "No." She was like, "Exactly, because when a man sees a naked woman, he's won the lottery. He's not thinking about anything else." And so she was like, "Oh, you have a point there." And so she's basically saying, instead of dwelling on what a man may like, or the fact that how ugly her belly looks over her jeans, why not buy new jeans and just basically accept your life and yourself for who you are, and enjoy the food instead of worrying about the ifs, or whatever the case may be. But saying that, as little as that sounds, and I know it's a movie and it sounds like so corny probably when I say it, but it made me realize more about, shit, beauty standards, beauty standards, how we live for others on a daily basis, unconsciously even. Um, we don't enjoy simple pleasures like food or eating. We don't actually, we have guilt behind a lot of pleasures. We don't enjoy the taste of food, the taste of things that are actually made to enjoy. Like chefs sit there and make food for people to enjoy it, and we sit there and we worry our our minds off about calories or weight all the time, which I understand is for some people, you want to be conscious and aware of what you consume or how much you consume, but it gets to a point where it's too much. It's an imbalance with it, and it's like it's getting too much. It's overwhelming even. And you forget the simple pleasures of life, something as tasting your food as you eat it, or enjoying the here and now. So I thought that was pretty cool. It kind of made me look at my body and how I look at food different, because even when I'm hungry, it's so weird. I'm never the first to just like rush to the kitchen and get something to eat. I always prolong my body for as long as I can. Sometimes acting as if food isn't what we need when it's actually what we need. A lot of people have a very unhealthy relationship to food, whether it's too little or too much. But something for me, it was like I act as if like it's something that I can compromise at times, which is not. But even when we eat, again, we shouldn't be feeling guilty. It's kind of like the people who spend money and they feel guilty spending money, but then that creates more lack in their life and unhappiness. And really, like law of attraction says, to spend money happily, and then you'll get more of that back into your life. Kind of like a cycle that completes itself. So if we're worrying ourselves crazy about, what we eat, and not enjoying the simple pleasures, we get more of that in our life. But yeah, so that was really profound for me. I love that part of the movie. Another part that the movie made me realize is that I need to meditate an awful lot more, and that what we seek is really inside of us a lot of times, meaning a lot of times we go in search of answers outside of us when really we need to sit with ourselves and even figure out what we want, our needs, just to sit in quiet and to be with ourselves. It kind of made me realize it's okay to be by ourselves for a period of time for self discovery, and change is okay. Change is actually pretty good for life, meaning you have to be brave enough to leave the old you behind, the old life that you know behind, in order to allow new things to come in, allow new experiences, allow yourself to grow. A lot of that was, I was learning a lot of that in the movie, and it was so relevant because I am going to Hawaii on a whole new lifestyle, myself, even. So it was very relevant. Another thing is that obviously, oh, so have faith in your journey. Of course, eat, pray, love. Um, and to love, basically, don't be scared to love again. A lot of times, I was thinking in the movie, um, or lately, I've been thinking that we tend to dwell in the past a lot of times, so we don't look to our present and the future with enthusiasm, when really we have to remember that the past is there. It happened for a reason. It taught us our lessons and it made us the person who we are now. So if you love who you are now, even from a year ago, you like that who you are now, it's like you owe it to your past and the people you met in your journey, um, for being who you are now, for being, aware of the things that of being self-aware, being, more enlightened or smarter, whatever the case may be. You owe it to your past, so it's really pointless to dwell in the past and to, think of it as this negative thing, even to think of life as this negative thing. But yeah, it had me thinking, you know, just just be open to new things, be open to receiving, and to not give up on finding, your true happiness, your true love, things like that. It was teaching me in the movie. But yeah, you guys have to check it out. It was a pretty good movie. I feel like it's a must watch. Obviously, about self discovery. I'm all about self discovery, so it was very relevant for me. Um, yeah. So yeah, that's what I learned about Eat, Pray, Love. Later, I'll probably post a vlog of how my day went and what's going on with me. I have a lot of, uh self grooming to do today because I've been a little down. Um, yeah, so hopefully, you guys enjoy your day. Peace. Yep.